Hey everyone, welcome to this amazing masterclass. Today I'll be telling you the importance of AI, artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, how you can use it for the content creation part, how you can research for your ideas, for your um, business, like your startup, and how you can get more leads, customers by posting relevant content, what's required for your audience. And then I'll be telling you how you can combine, like how you can use the technology from one side and the other side, like how you can use the communities to make it like thriving, so that like you'll be able to get more customers, better benefits, make huge impact, and creating long lasting families, right? And that's the key. And here's the deliverables. I'll be starting out with AI revolution, right? What do world's most sought out billionaires like Naveen Jain tell about AI, and then Elon Musk predicting uh, principles, what you can use, right? How basically you have to search in ChatGPT, effectively research, how you can predict ideas, how you can catch trends early, how to get effective ideas for your research, and what do the best top digital marketers also tell about like AI, right? And ChatGPT, and the return of investment, AI versus a team, right? And humans to do a task, and how you can write emails, everything step by step, right? Whatever questions you have, like you can just put those things in the chat, right? And the remaining thing I will be answering. And if you have any question, you can um, unmute yourself and ask me whenever I ask you guys. Okay. Okay. With that being said, let's understand firstly what do like the world's uh, like the best people in the world are like telling about AI and how things are going to be, right? And that's the key importance. Like ignorance is like the downfall for anyone. Like we actually have to know what's happening right now in the world, so that like you actually get exactly what you want. Now see, the revolution, what do like the greatest people tell? Like recently you must have seen Naveen Jain had come and spoke at like Dell Knowledge Club Summit. And let's listen to what he has to tell, right? So that you guys get an idea. Yeah, before that, I will actually show you the clip, what Neil Patel had told, right? Like couple of days back, right? And then we can go ahead. And I believe like you guys must have seen the interview with Neil Patel, right? Yes or no? Right? Tell me in the chat if you guys have seen the interview with the Neil Patel. I will just play the video for you guys. You can just have a look at. GPT, does it replace like right now the copywriters, content writer, everybody is like listening this.
It doesn't, because what personal experiences are in the copy when they're using Chat GPT? There's not much. The personal experiences, that data, that experiences, the case studies, all the scars, the battle wounds that you share when you write your content, that's what makes content amazing and unique. And Chat GPT is not there yet. Maybe in a year or two, potentially, but it's nowhere near there.
Absolutely. And right now the technology is like so much booming, the AI, artificial intelligence, so many tools are coming, right? And many are like feeling like now the recession was happening in like US, and that is being affected across the world, like China, India, and every other place also, right? What is the future for the content writers, copywriters? If this AI comes, will they lose their jobs, or like still there is always a chance for humans?
No, I think there's always a chance for humans to add in the creativity and the customization and the personal experiences. The AI tools just aren't as
Like the chat. Now see, if you see over here, right, like Neil Patel, like one of the world's top bloggers, he said like there is no need to worry about like whether it is going to replace like humans, at least for the next 1 year or so, right? You have to underline that word, like 1 year or so, right? Because it is a new technology which has right now started. Like the only way how you will be able to know is like how well like you utilize it. Because see, the most important thing in this AI revolution is the nature of work. The landscape itself is going to be changed. How the business operates also is like completely changed. The economy overall, by using that in the right way, like you will be able to do so many great things, right? Like when it comes down to content, when it comes down to writing and this thing. Now, the most important thing what we have to understand is how do we go about when it comes down to using these tools, right? Now, principles to use chat gpt. See, if you just ask what is basically chat gpt, like some of you had that question, right? When was it founded and how does it work? Now if you ask me that, see, the founder of like chat gpt, the organization founded in San Francisco in late 2015 by Sam Altman and like Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk also was part of that company, but during 11th December 2015, OpenAI was founded. 2018, Elon Musk had left the company. On October 27th, Elon Musk completely uh, takes over to like Twitter, and 30th like November 2022 was the time when um, it came into the existence, right? Like the chat GPT. From then onwards, it's going to be like a complete game changer. Now see, the most important thing what you have to see, right? What you guys think, let me know guys. You guys can unmute and tell me uh, what do you see, like the chat gpt right now it has come, right? What do you think will be the changes it's going to happen? How do you think it's going to revolutionize? Let me know guys, who wants to tell. You can unmute yourself and tell me where do you see it is heading towards to.
It will help in, connecting the dots. That's what I see. Not it will not help in ideation, neither help in completing your whole content or some sort of project, but it will help in connecting the dots, or it will help you to initiate some planning. No, if you are a procrastinator like me,
Hmm.
it it will easily help you like in so many things, uh,
Hmm.
but not in completing the project. So if I have some things running in my mind, and
Hmm.
if I want you know to initiate thing, or if I stop in between, or if I have some sort of mental block
Hmm.
in that situation, it might be handy.
Absolutely right. Hmm. What about others? What do you think? Thank you, Vikrant, for telling. Rahul, you have anything? Gauravjit? Huh.
Yes, I think what it will bring, it is good for the society, having
Hmm.
not dependent on hiring a service for content writing or anything. But it will make user dependent on AI tools instead of uh, thinking and driving his own creativity. He
Yeah.
will be totally depend on AI tools. Like currently, it is free ChatGPT, but
Yes.
for few people who are leveraging it like crazy, like they are transferred their like whole content marketing or content creation journey through this
Hmm.
tool. So for them, for few people, it's like a paid tool right now. So
Yes.
it's like a geo revolution, which was there in India. Back in there, they have given a free internet. Now they are
Yeah.
giving a free AI services, and yes, definitely they will monetize it.
Yes, absolutely. Right. Yeah. Now the thing is, just like how the internet was like free, this is going to revolutionize the whole thing. See, the most amazing thing, if you just ask me, like there is Google, right? Google versus ChatGPT, right? What do you think are the difference? I'll tell you the first most important thing is like if you just go and search on Google within 1 millisecond, right? Like you get more than millions of search answers, right? Or millions of search results. uh, and the biggest problem with Google is it gives you like so many answers, right? 100 or like even 1,000 plus different blogs and this thing. There is too much of information, but all you need is like you just want one thing, right? What is the one best knowledge, like the wisdom piece, right? Like you just want that one specific thing. Now what's going to happen is, now if you want an action plan right now at the moment, what exactly you have to do, that is something missing in the Google, right? And that is what even CEO of like Google, Sundar Pichai, also was telling about. What can we do? Because Google, like ChatGPT, can in fact disrupt even like Google also. We never know. Do you guys agree or not? Right? Because
Yes.
Google is existing since how many years? From early 2005 or like something, right? Like from early 2000 it is like existing. And right now if you don't adopt too fast or like take action, like we'll be missing out a lot of things. And the most important thing, some of the principles, the number one most important, the first principle which I'm going to tell you is, um ChatGPT is not about uh, how you use it, or like where do you take, how do you actually implement. The most important thing in ChatGPT is like the way how you ask questions. That's the most important thing. Asking the right questions, right? Right questions is the key. He can have like a rifle, like a AK-47, and if he does not know how to use the rifle at the right place and fire it, like there is no any point, right? Do you guys agree or not? Like
Yes, yes,
right
completely agree.
questions, right questions, wrong questions it cannot answer. The more accurate you are, the better it is going to answer based on the data they have feeded the uh, AI, like the artificial intelligence, like the system. and and one more thing is, not everything is correct because still it's like a baby, right? Like the version one, right? Version, maybe, see, what you can see is like just like any software which has been created, it has like multiple layers. Now it is like the version one when December, like November, when it was founded, right? On the November uh, 30th, right? From that time onwards, now the next version, like 2023, like there is always an improvement. Then there will be like the next version in 2024, and the next version, just like Apple iPhone, right? Steve Jobs started with what, like the iPod, right? 1,000 songs in like in pocket, right? 500 songs in a pocket. And now the Apple revolution started, right? Like iPhone 6, iPhone 4, 5, 6, and now what's the latest one? 14, iPhone 14 or like 15, right? Uh, that's how everything has happened. Now, that's one of the key most important things. What are the other principles like you guys think? Let me know in the chat, or like you can unmute and tell me. Principles, how to use ChatGPT in the right way.
Don't ask factual thing.
What do you mean?
I mean, don't ask it to write a biography on some personality, or dates kind of thing. So you need to cross check, otherwise it might.
Hmm. Yes. See, obviously there will be some negligence in that. Don't trust 100%, right? Uh, Cross check. Don't trust 100%. like still there is an human need is needed. uh, Human need is needed to check whether it is 100% accurate, because 80% to like 90% times many of the data whatever it gives is correct, but still there is like 20% or 10% chances that even it cannot answer everything, right? Because it's still like an version, and slowly it's going to become better and better and better. Now, how do we why asking right questions is more important. Now see, in the school days, like we were taught about what, like we were taught about memorizing the stuff. Now the difference, like you will be able to see an intersection between the school conventional knowledge uh, versus non-conventional knowledge. Now I will just play an amazing video. Do you guys want me to play a video by one of my mentors? Just tell BIO, bring it on in the chat, so that I will just show you guys the video. You get to understand the trends. Awesome. Yeah, I'll be showing you the video which Naveen was telling, and you guys can
then it just takes
have a
off.
look at.
And that kind of thinking you can apply to almost every technology. AI and sensors. I mean, imagine the prices of sensors are coming down so fast. AI is becoming more and more powerful. What industry would you disrupt? You can disrupt agriculture industry by putting sensors on the ground to understand what water, what is going on, what diseases are happening. You can start to do the same thing with the human body, understand what's happening in the human body and fundamentally change that biochemistry of the body simply using AI and using the sensors, or any which way you can call them sensors, right? And anyway, so let's stop there, and I'm going to give you a chance to ask more questions. Otherwise, I'm going to go on and on.
Yes. And what do you think are the top 5 principles and frameworks which all
I have found a framework that works. Audacious moonshot idea. It starts out as a small idea.
Now see, this also applies to like the chat GPT. Any audacious idea starts small.
To me, if you want to create a massive company, all you have to do is stay focused on helping people live better. I don't care what you do. It doesn't matter what your product or your service is. If you stay focused, how would this help someone live better? How would it improve someone's life? And if you can improve lives of 1 billion people, whatever that is you're doing, you can create a massive company, $500 billion company. But you don't wake up in the morning and say, I want to create a $500 billion company. What should I do? You always start on finding something that will improve people's lives, right? Similarly, most people think it's easier to start with a smaller idea. In fact, I would argue that it is easier to start with an audacious big idea. And here's why. When you tell someone, I'm going to build a iPhone app that will help you find a roommate, what do people say? Great, go have fun, right? When you tell someone, I'm going to fundamentally change how people live their life, I'm going to make illness optional, I'm going to settle on Mars, guess what happens? Best and the brightest from the industry want to come and work for you. The best and the brightest people, what do they want to do? They want to work on toughest problems. Once you are successful, you want to create a legacy. What creates legacy? Something that has never been done, something that is so audacious. People say, oh my God, look who is working on it, right? So my point.
Now see, the most important thing question, how was it, guys? Let me know in the chat. Did you guys like it, the video? Now, it's like right now, the AI has come. Right now, who is working on it? Like all the greatest people, right? And this is like the future, and that's what like Peter Dimension, Elon Musk, Naveen Jain, everyone talks about it, and we all know that. Right now, if you use it in the right way, like you'll be able to get like an edge um, compared to a lot of others. Now the question is, how do we use it? Now if you see the conventional education versus non-conventional, the conventional education is like the school system, right? The school, the college, the university, versus the non-conventional is like the way what you are learning right now, like through the YouTube, or like with the mentor or like something. What things have you guys seen the changes right now? If you see, the school always used to focus on like memorizing the stuff, right? Memorize who was born when, who was born when, right? Learn everything, like learn everything. When was Mahatma Gandhi born? When did someone die? Like when was, who invented what? Now, now, right now we are living in a world where you don't need to memorize anything. Now, just like you just see like Google Maps, right? Do you actually remember like every way how to go about, or like do you just use your Google Map and see which location to go? Tell me guys in the chat, or like you can unmute. How do you actually see currently right now, if you have to travel to one place to another place, like you use maps, right? Now similarly, now AI, everything is already there, right? Any question you ask, I'll be showing practically also now how we can use it to the fullest potential. Now you don't need to memorize, you get everything on your fingertips. You don't even need to be like a pro content writer, right? Pro content writer or like copywriter. Of course, like if you want to do extremely great things, see, don't get me wrong, okay? Like if you want to do something really exceptionally great, that's when like you actually need a really good copywriter who can actually do the stuff, right? But if you are out there and uh, just want to create a content to get a client or like something like that, you don't required to hire some expensive copywriter or like this thing. Now if you see, um, in next 5 years, right now it has just started, and right now the revolution has come. Now it's going to adopt, like more and more people are going to come to know about it, and like more and more people will be able to use it, right? And how do we basically research it, right? And that's when we have to know how to ask the right questions and how to go about with, right? Now I'll be showing you like practically how it's going to work, and what are the benefits we can take, right? Now what are the question you guys have? Based on that I will take. Now I'll just take an example, like Gaurav, like you can unmute yourself on your camera, right? I'll just ask you some questions, and I will basically write down like a game plan for you for your content strategy live, right? Gaurav, tell me which niche you are into.
I am into like funnels creation and for helping for coaches and trainers.
Okay. Hmm. You are into funnels, right? Website designing, and you help people with the funnels
Yes,
and website.
website designing, funnels.
Got it. Now I will actually
Yes.
uh, tell you how you can actually go about creating content, anything, without you having to hire a content writer or like a copywriter. First step is there any other person also in the chat? Let me know who is into funnel designing, website designing. Just tell me this in the chat, okay? So that even even others, you can just listen and get an idea, and similarly you can go and search. See, the first step what you have to do is understanding the market. What do people want, right? When it comes down to funnel and design, like the first step what you have to do is how to effectively research is the question. Now the first question what you have to ask when it comes down to research is uh, what is the problem people are like facing, what is the problem peoples are facing, and what is the limiting beliefs what people have when it comes down to having buying your service or like taking your service. Now what I'll do is I will actually open ChatGPT and search for the website design, right? Like website building. What are the mm, common problems what people have? Like I will just write website building. What are the limiting beliefs what people have? We just typed it, and within like a fraction of like few seconds, I am just getting the answer right in front of you. You can read it, Gaurajit. Is it right or not?
Yes.
And probably I can literally bet you, okay, no content writer in the whole world can actually answer you so fast within
Yes.
like fraction of how many seconds? 10 seconds, not even 10 seconds, right? I'm not technically good enough, like technically enough to build a website. I don't have time to learn how to build a website. I don't have money to hire people to build a website for me. I don't have a creative idea for my website. I'm not confident in my ability to design website. I'm worried about how will I build. No one will visit it. I'm not sure. Now see, these are the uh, uh, pointers which you have got. Now what you can do is you can just copy those things and write down based on the problems, right? What are the 10 problems what people have? You can just write down all the problems. Once you have listed down the problems, this is like for you to understand. Okay, now the thing is, once you have listed down the problems, now the next question what you can ask is, hmm, uh, what's the hmm, for the website building? You can ask, what do clients want? Why do people hire website? Uh, why do people hire website builders, right? Top 10 reasons. Now, see, usually during the sales argument, right? Like people actually come with this specific question. Like you can actually write down why do people hire? Like this is the question which almost anyone can use. Now, all you have to do is put out the question like in this format. Why do people hire? Your niche, right? What is your niche, right? And top 10 reasons. And for the limiting beliefs, if you are any other niche, like you guys, anyone can tell me what niche you are into, and I will just tell you like how you have to frame the question, right? Niche, whatever niche you are into. 10 internal beliefs, problems. When you just go and search, like you get the complete answer. Now in Gauravjit's case, it was like website building. Now I will just copy top 10 internal. Okay, this was done. The top 10 reasons why people hire website this time, right? I will just write it down. The question for this is top 10 reasons why. Now, see, we have got the first thing, like we have understood about the problem, and then we have understood what is the limiting belief or like problems they have. Now, see, almost 70% we have got, 80% we have got like this. You can, in fact, ask as many questions you have. And then once you understood about the problem, what people want, and what is the belief people have, then you can actually go still more deeper also. Then what format of content uh, see content writing. Now, one of the questions, content related to service, can I post, or random content? Now, see, you actually have to search the content, what is going to be relevant, fit for you, right? For your ideal audience, what they want, only that content you have to uh, post it. Now, see, you can use a combination of this thing. You don't need to talk every time about business only. Now, imagine uh, your business, you can talk about business like 40%, right? And mindset, like some stuff about why they have to hire, what's the limiting beliefs they have, right? And remaining like 130%, like you can talk about like your personal life also, right? Where you are traveling, what you are doing, right? And that's when the human emotions come into picture and people actually resonate with you, or else there won't be much difference between a AI person versus like a human being. Do you agree or not? Right? There should be a combination of like all, like 40% talk about business, 30% mindset, and another 30% talk about like your personal life. Now that's the answer for that question. And next, another question you guys had. Um, if I'm posting content, how frequent should you post content? Right? And which format of content do I need to post? Now, see, it all boils down to what your audience actually want. Now, I will ask the AI itself, uh, okay, what content do I need to post? How to do what content, what format of content, what format of content does people like if they have to hire website builders? See, it itself is telling there is no one type of content, such as visual content, videos, infographics, audio, or podcast. In general, a good idea to offer a variety of content formats in your website, appeal to the wider audience, make people consume your content. For example, you could offer blog post, videos, podcast. Now, I will I will actually put out another. Um, give me okay. See, now for this question, it actually told about um, like the various forms like which you can use it. Now, give me content topics. Give me 50 content topics. Why should people hire website builders to design their website? Okay, it's actually telling us ideas. And see, everything is like accurate. Do you guys agree or not? There's all other ways like which we can use it, apply it in order for us to get the customers,
Yes.
right? All these things. Now, if you see, even if you read out everything, almost everything makes sense except one or like two or like three. Now it's all left to us, like which uh, see ways to create content, right? It actually gave us like 50 different answers, right? Now it is us like who has to choose which is going to uh, which one is going to resonate with you the most? Okay, I'll ask the question in a different way. Hmm, video topics for website builder. Video topics for website builder on YouTube. You want to post content on YouTube, right, Gaurojit? YouTube
Yes, yes.
or Facebook. Okay. Video topics for website builder on YouTube. Oh, I'll just write 50 video topics for YouTube. See, boom, you got the answer. So many you have got. And see, the thing is, you already have the experience, but you were actually waiting for some perfect thing or like something somebody to come and tell you, right? Like what topic I have to make. It's not like you don't know about all these things. You actually know all these things, but somebody has to tell you, right? It's like only when someone asks you a question, you are actually giving them an answer, right? And that is one of the ways. And like right now you can ask this question, like similarly even others can also use this same question format, like this specific thing. How to effectively research? You just have to come here, 50 video topics about your niche for YouTube, right? You just have to put your niche here, and um, this is the thing. And then you can actually also write, once I will just copy this. Okay, still it is writing. Hmm. And then you can also write for a specific thing, like on Instagram Reels also, right? You are active on Instagram, 100 video topics.
No, not yet.
Okay. Um, topics for website for Instagram, 1 minute Reels. Let's see whether it's going to answer the in the same format or like different format for this. Okay, we got 48, I believe, and it has stopped, right? Maybe still they are making it more and effective, right? And that's why they're asking feedback also for each thing. Yeah, it was great. I expected 50 answers. I got 47. Like you can give feedback to them, and they will actually be making it like way more better also, right? 100 topics. Now this is for YouTube, right? Now I will just type video topics for for a website builder to create or Instagram 1 minute Reels video. How to optimize for search engine. Okay, it is actually giving the same. See, and sometimes what happens is it will have like 4 or 5 different variants, or sometimes it will actually answer the same thing also. But it is left to us like how we actually use that in a right way, right? Over here we got the 50 ways how to create the content. We understood the 10 reasons problem, and 50 topics Right now we got 50 topics also. And what's the next question you had? Um, what content to post, frequency of the posting. See, and in fact, you can also ask it for a script also. Now, a specific thing, I will just show you for you to write a script also. Now, which topic you want to select here? Gaurojit, you can just choose one and I'll tell it to write a script. Which one you want to make a video? Select any one of these. Or like anyone, just tell me which one should we select. Tell the number.
Yes, we can select how to make a mobile friendly
Tell me
website.
that number, serial number, where it is.
8.
8. Okay, video script for YouTube. 5 minutes video or like 10 minutes video you want to make.
Yes, we can type 10 minutes. So
See, that's also a way how we can use it. I'll just put that question here. You can also put one more question which everyone can uses in this format. Video script for 10 minutes, how to create, you just select a topic, right? For a funnel builder, like your niche, like you just have to write down based on the niche, right? What you are for and the topic.
Now, if it just starts acting like a teleprompter, you will finally come up with a video.
Yeah. No, see, still it's writing. Now, see, and that's when the human touch also is required, which I'll be telling in a while. Now, if you see here, hello, Gaurojit, just read it, whatever you can see here. You can read loudly.
hello,
Yeah.
hello, and welcome to this tutorial on how to create a mobile friendly website with a website builder. In today's digital age, it's more important than ever to have a website that looks and functions great on all devices, including smartphones and tablets. In this video, we will be discussing the importance of mobile friendliness and how you can use a website builder to create a website that looks and performs well on mobile devices. First, why mobile friendliness is important. Before we dive into the how, let's first talk about why mobile friendliness is so important. First and foremost, more and more people are using their smartphones and tablets to access the internet. In fact, a recent study found that over 50% of a website traffic now comes from a mobile devices. This means that if your website isn't optimized for mobile, you could be missing out on a significant portion of your potential audience.
Okay, just as a second. Did you find it like valuable, whatever it has told? And does it make sense?
Yes, it's valuable.
Right? On a scale 1 to 10, how much valuable it is, like the chat GPT? It gives
Yes,
almost,
currently I can give 10 out of 9, but yes, it's require a human means
yes.
we can't
Hmm.
totally rely on this. We have to make changes, but it's a great way to give us a. It is saving our time of researching a content.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, it's useful.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, see, you already have the script here, right? Now, all you have to do is use your own masala, right? right? Like
Yes, yes.
uh, we know as Indians, there is a word in Hindi, I just forgot some word we use, right? We use, mm,
Jugaad.
yeah, jugaad. Use your jugaad to that, right? Use your, see, and that's the key most important. Now, see, like we got the answer now. All you have to do is use your own swag, right? See, everybody has an own style, right? Like, and that is what differentiates you versus other person. Now, see, now any person, any great person, or like anyone, if we take also, what is the common thing they have, right? Everybody has their own swag. Now, if you see here, Neil Patel was telling about um, writer, everybody is like listening this.
It doesn't, because what personal experiences are in the copy when they're using ChatGPT? There's not much. The personal experiences, that data, that experiences, the case studies, all the scars, the battle wounds that you share when you write your content, that's what makes content amazing and unique. And ChatGPT is not there yet. Maybe in a year or two, potentially, but it's nowhere near there.
Absolutely. Now, what did you see? Like, well, Neil Patel is like telling, right? Now, ChatGPT also is uh, answering and like telling. What have you seen in people telling about something? What do you observe? Let me know, guys. People answering versus ChatGPT. What have you seen?
Sorry, what is the question?
Okay, I was trying to tell now any specific leader like Neil Patel or like anybody speaking, right? What have you seen the difference between a chat GPT telling versus a person coming and speaking? Every influencer, what do you think are the things? What
In
differentiates one person versus another?
influencer is speaking through his experience,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
chat ChatGPT is telling as per the data available on the internet, or
Hmm.
whatever feeded, whatever there is there on the internet. He's telling that there is
Hmm.
no like experience, means like real time experience is not there.
Right. Now, see, if I just tell you in simple words, what differentiate humans versus this robots is nothing but um, like the swag, right? Like the way how you speak, the way I speak,
Yeah.
the way someone else speaks, there is a swag, right? We all like the swag. Now, why do I always tell so many times about Naveen Jain? Naveen Jain is great, this thing, that thing, because I like the swag, right? Maybe you like Shah Rukh Khan, right? Among so many actors in Bollywood. Why do you like him more? It's because of the swag, what you observe, right? And that's the important thing. Now, what you have to do is based on the content, what you are going to create, you have to use your own swag and apply that swag and with your own words, right? Here and there, like the mixture, right? And that is what you have to do. And that is what differentiates, right? See, and it's a very good tool to actually use it. And then I will actually tell it to use a Twitter thread also, right? How to create mobile. Okay, create Twitter thread about the topic. What can be the topic? Let me know, guys.
We can write how to increase a conversion rate optimization.
Okay, how to increase conversion rate optimization.
Of a landing page.
Let's see. Yeah, Gaurojit, you can read it.
Hey everyone, today I want to talk about how to increase the conversion rate optimization of a landing page. A landing page is a standalone web page created specifically for the purpose of marketing or advertising campaign. Its goal is to convert website visitors into leads or customers. Here are some tips for increasing the conversion rate of a landing page. First, keep it simple. Don't clutter your landing page. Don't clutter your landing page with too much information to many distractions. Stick to a clear and concise message and make it easy for visitor to take action. Use a strong and specific headline. Your headline should grab the attention of your visitor and clearly communicate the value of your product or service. Use compelling visuals, use high quality images or videos to
Right.
help illustrate your message and engage your visitors.
Yeah. Now, if you see like, overall, like the thread, the Twitter, does it makes complete sense for whatever you have to write on the
Yes,
Twitter,
yes,
right?
yes,
It absolutely makes a lot of sense, right?
yes,
And it it's all like how we actually put out the question. Once we actually know that, now based on every single topic whatever you have, you can just go and ask the this thing, and then actually spend like 10 minutes time or like 5 minutes time to just read it and see if you can correct something to make it still more better, right? And that is why like humans is like required. 80% heavy lifting is already done. I will not even tell you 80%, 90% heavy lifting is already done for you. There is no way that somebody has to procrastinate and like tell, okay, I don't know what to do, right?
yes,
Because of this, everything like now you learned about how to research, how to get idea, how to identify the problem, how to identify the uh, top 10 reasons, 50 videos, video script I showed you. And the sixth step is the Twitter thread, right? How to create the Twitter thread, right? And then what is the questions you guys had? Um, mm, okay, what creates good engagement, right? How, okay, curiosity hooks, right? We can actually also identify uh, curiosity hook. I'll curiosity hook, which I can use in the starting of my video. Curiosity hook, what I can use if I am talking about the topic website building. 10 curiosity, right? 10 curiosity hooks. See, this is to grab the attention of the people. Yeah, Gauravjit, you can read it.
yes. Did you know that having a website can increase your business credibility? Yes, it's a great point. Do you have a
Yeah,
website for your business? You might be missing out on potential customers. Did you know that a website can be a 24/7 salesperson for your business? Are you are you tired of turning away potential customers because you don't have a website? Did you know that a website can help you reach a wider audience and expand your business? Yes, it's great.
yeah.
Recently I have used this most of the time. I have a limiting belief, right? Like, what email should I email to my past clients? So
Mhm.
I've used this tool for writing a good subject line, for wishing them happy new year, and also not just a happy new year, but pitching my service, like what I can help you with this year. So
Absolutely.
I have sent like 20 25 emails, and I got reply from 6 to 7 clients.
Awesome. Yeah, and that's the power, right, of using it. Curiosity part. So we had covered, and yeah, how do I interview my client now? Coming down to interview, right? How do I interview website? How do I take interview of my client whom I have built website? 10 questions to ask him, right? I will write 20 questions and you can just choose. How do I take interview of my client whom I have built website? 20 questions to ask him. Yeah, you can read this. Gauravjit, you can read it. Tell me how it.
How did you come to the decision to make to build a new website? What were your goals for the new website? Akshay, I think your screen is freezed.
Can you see it now?
Yes. How did you choose me? How did you choose me the web to be the website builder for your project? What was your experience working with me throughout the website building process? Did you have any concerns or challenges during the website building process? If so, how were they addressed? How did you find the process of providing content and assets for the website?
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it's
makes
great.
complete sense, right? Uh, how
Yes,
did you felt after like me building the website, right? You can in fact ask all these questions uh, to like it doesn't mean like you have to ask all the questions. Whatever makes complete more sense, right? For you, you can just take those questions and just rephrase little bit, right? How did you come to the decision, like what inspired you to now see? And that is when like the human touch is like required, right? Like
yes,
you have actually like 80 to 90% heavy lifting is done, and then you actually have to make it like little more better. And the next question is, how can I um, interview other website builders, right? Is the question correct? The main thing is we have to make the question proper. How can I write an email? How can I write an email uh, to interview uh, website um, web designers? What is the name? How can you write an email to interview mm, website builders? My intention is to inspire. How can I write an email website builder, top experts in the niche? Okay. Write an email to interview website, top experts, top 1% expert. Okay, I will
yes.
just
We can
hmm,
frame. Okay, it's good.
hmm, you can just read it.
I hope this email finds you well. My name is Gauravjit. and I'm a web designer with a passion for inspiring others to pursue their dreams and build successful online business. I recently came across your work. I recently came across your work and was blown away by the level of expertise and experience you bring to the field of website building. Your accomplishments and accolades speak for themselves, and I believe you are truly one of the top 1% of the experts in the niche. I am writing to see if you would be interested in participating in an interview for my podcast.
Hmm.
My goal with this interview is to inspire and educate my audience by sharing the experiences and insights of successful professionals like yourself. I understand
Yes.
that you, yes,
Yeah.
it's
Does it
great.
make sense? Uh, Whatever
Yes.
email. And we also have Nilesh Jain. Nilesh, you can unmute yourself and tell hi to everyone, as Nilesh also interviews a lot of people. Nilesh, does
Hi
this
everyone.
email makes a lot of sense if anybody has to send to interview anyone? What do you think?
Let me read it once again. I hope
Yeah.
this. Yeah, it is making sense,
Hmm.
but try to make it a bit short. Means last paragraph. I understand that you are busy. Try to avoid some paragraph because at least three paragraph is good, quite good enough. Otherwise, it is making sense and awesome.
Yeah. And it gave, uh, it would have taken so many weeks and months to craft a good email, right? When
True.
we had to bring the people and this thing. Now,
Yeah, so
this
true.
tool is like disrupting even our row jobs also. Like if we have to consult anyone, like we have to teach them, we have to tell them, right? Whereas this thing is actually telling everything, right? And that's the key. Now the only thing, Gaurojit, is like, and everyone also listening, like it actually gave the entire email, right? As even Nilesh told, the only thing what is like required is um, add your own, like this thing, remove some things, right? And rest everything will actually remain like the same itself. Like I understand you are a very busy person, maybe little bit you can just use your own emotions, you can use your own voice, right? And that is what uh, makes it like a complete no brainer and super effective, right? And that's the thing. uh, and next thing is, mm, uh, I will actually tell you how much beneficial it is, like using the tool and how we can actually post it. Now, I will actually make you guys understand like the ROI of like investing. Have you guys anyone hired here like a content writer, copywriter? Just tell me yes and tell me how much have you paid them. Just tell me yes if you have hired any copywriter or like content writer.
Actually, I haven't hired, but for my web design clients, I recommend a few content writers. So they directly contact with that content writer.
Hmm.
But it's a great opportunity that uh, now I can now I can create a content for them instead of hiring a content writer.
Absolutely. We also have some content writers. Ramya and Benita, you can just unmute and tell me uh, how much do people charge uh, per word, content writing per word or like per uh, word in India and in foreign?
It is like 2 3 rupees also. Like it is depends on, even they charge 10 rupees also per word.
Hmm. Hmm.
It depends on their experience, as
Yeah.
per my knowledge.
I see some people charge like 50 paisa also, right? And some charge even 10 rupees also, right? Some even charge 50 rupees
Yeah.
also, right? Someone who is like extremely good. In USA, how much do they charge? I think it will be 5 times more than India, right? 5 times or 10 times more. Now, on an average, if you also see, to write an article, how much is like one article? 500 words, 700 words. What's a normal article? How many words is a normal article? 800 words, right? Okay, now for 800 words, how much do you have to spend on a content writer? Let's calculate 800 words into 2 rupees. Let's consider 1 rupee also, okay? 1 rupee for a content writer. It's like how much? 800 rupees,
800 rupees.
right? That's almost $10 for one article. And imagine you are writing as a business owner, like 10 articles a month, right? And you have to pay how much? 800 into uh, 10.
8,000 rupees.
Yeah,
8,000.
8,000. Now imagine somebody is like more into like articles, they're writing 20 articles or like 20 posts, then you have to pay them,
16,000.
yeah, 16,000 rupees, like you have to pay them, right? Now this is just for like content writer. Now copywriter, right? For
They'll
copy,
charge,
hmm,
yeah, more than that, obviously. Like for a project also, they used to charge 25K.
yes, for the sales copy for one page, people charge 25,000 rupees. That's almost $300, right? For a really good, like for a software or like a product funnel, right? Where you tell about the product or like review about an product, like there are people who also charge $1,000 also, right? Uh, the other day when I was interviewing
Anik
Anik
Singh.
Singhal, he told how much for the copy, one of the VSL funnel, he charged
250,
200,000,
yeah, 250.
$200,000. Now, if you see, that's 80,000 rupees for one specific copy. Now, if you just see over here, right, like for the software, like a SaaS, like people also charge like $3,000, like 2 lakh rupees, because when the product size is more expensive and if it can generate them more revenue, they are ready to pay so much for a specific person. Now, if you see as an overall from the business point of view and standpoint, uh, like right now, I will actually ask for the copy also. Okay, I'll just write down the copy. Let's test it out. Write a sales um, copy for IM website designer. Write a sales page with 500 words. Why someone have to take action and buy my services. Even I will actually put the price also. Karojit, how much do you charge? $500, right? For a funnel minimum.
Yes.
Hmm. Write an website. I'm a website designer. Correct me with the question, whatever I'm asking, if I have to make it little more better. My website designer, write a sales page with 500 words. Why someone have to take action? Um, USP, benefits, uh, with the problems, and buy my services for $500. Right? Let's see. Okay, something happened. Network error, it's telling. Okay, sometimes there will be some error. My website designer write a sales page with 500 words. Okay, there is still right. I believe there was an answer coming, but maybe of the software. Let's hope for the best. See, it's writing. In fact, we can actually frame the questions little more better also. We can just put all the problems. Hey, ChatGPT, like with all these problems, just frame it. Like you can keep on asking the questions, right? I can actually write down like a question telling it write and sales page by using this specific limiting beliefs also, like you can write down. Now see, the most important thing what differentiates over here is how we actually put down the things, right? Think about this copy. And even others, what do you guys think? What copy it has written?
Yes, it's good to promote our service. Like if I am running advertisement in US or Canada,
Hmm.
so we can use this. And also, as you mentioned, we can also put some problems, like based on that problems we
Yeah,
will get a sales copy. And yes, so that before this, having a audience persona ready, and that persona we can use for generating sales copy.
absolutely. See, what I'm very happy is because I'm not so happy with the sales copy what it has written, because it's very generic, right? Like it has to add like more deep emotional pointers and this thing that actually you have to feed the data inside this properly, right? Hey,
Yes,
take with this problems, just write a copy, like we can use in that way so that it gives like a much better copy. Now if you see here, you can actually first do all the changes if you want. Now see, now if you see here, how much time, what is the return of investment? Now you guys are watching this masterclass since 1.5 hour, right? Now
yes,
you learning, you investing 1.5 hour versus you trying to hire someone to write an sales page copy, right? They charge you like $3,000 or like $1,000, right? Somebody who is like really good will charge you like $1,000, 80,000 rupees. They're going to charge you. Now, if you just learn, take some time and just learn how to question this AI chat GPT, the right questions, feed in the right information. Like, don't you think you will be not 100%, at least 70% or 80% close to whatever copy even the normal copywriters can write? I'm not talking the best copywriters, the normal copywriters. What do you guys think? Let me know. Who wants to tell? Unmute yourself and let me know.
yes, definitely. Having an ability to ask right questions, and doing some research what AI can answer us, like feeding a right questions will definitely gives us answer. And
Hmm.
it will help us to save our time instead of just relying on copywriters. Yes, copywriters have their own, uh, they are having their own uh, importance. We can't neglect that. But
Hmm.
to save our time and money, we can leverage this.
Right. And in fact, we can use that formulas also. Write a copy using the formula called
AIDA.
AIDA, right? Let's test out. Hey, I'm a website, write a sales page with 500 words using AIDA framework. AIDA framework. And copywriters, is there any other framework you think? Let me know.
It's a like PASS pass formula.
A.
Double S SS.
I am an expert.
It's like Akshay. It's a AIDA.
AIDA, right? Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
got it. Let's see. I think if we would have put the definition of AIDA, attention, all those things, maybe it would have understood still better also. It is
Yes.
like searching what is that AIDA, right? Okay, it's understood.
Yes.
Wow, it's so amazing. See, and that is what like, and the important thing is you should also have like the subject knowledge, right? Like some knowledge you must have at least like A, B, C, D. Like even if you don't know what is A for apple, B for ball, you have to have some amount of subject knowledge, right? If not 100%, no, at least 20%. If you know those things, like you are done, right? See, we actually got it. Like you actually saved how much? $1,000 now. You got the answer.
Yes.
We got it, right? Like, sure, this was the question. And this is the answer. Now, in fact, we can actually put out our data also and ask it, hey, this is what I'm doing, and tell me how I can make my website or like funnel look still more better. Like if you just feed in the data also, like you'll be able to get the answer, right? And that's how like you can actually write the sales copy. Now we discussed about content creation part. We discussed about this thing, and what else? And email copywriters, right? You guys tell me how much will people charge when it comes down to email writing, right? One email, content writers, copywriters. How much do one person write an email? How much it cost?
Not sure about the actual market price, but I am working on Fiverr and Upper.
Hmm.
So people charge from like $50 to maximum $1,000 for an email.
Okay, one entire sequence you're telling. Okay, now we can actually put the question for the AI itself. What is the email sequence? What is the email sequence? What I can send to my list about my website design? What I can send to my, you can actually write down cold, warm, or like hot also, right? Yeah, okay, Nilesh, not an issue. What is the email sequence? What I have to send to my list about like website designer services? Okay, I have to refresh. Yeah, maybe still it is having that. Yeah, we can actually put this question and like we can actually get the answer for that as well, right? We discussed about this thing. We discussed about email. We also uh, asked about how to write copy, right? And what else we have to discuss? Now even if you see, like, you will be able to see, and these are ways how you can make money also. Even you don't need to learn, go through like 10 different courses, learn, get so much of information, and not implement anything. Now even if you see, um, uh, how you can make uh, money. One is uh, being a content writer, just use the tool. And what are other things? Like, you guys tell me, unmute yourself and tell me based on whatever you know. One is content writing, copywriting, email writing, right? Debugging the code. You can actually put the code and you can actually identify the this thing, content strategy, video strategy. See, it is flowing for me like continuously like that. What do you guys think? Let me know. Social media, marketing, right? Making the post, making
Competitor
the,
analysis.
yeah, Twitter analysis, sales page copy. And what else, like, you guys think?
Writing product description about
Hmm,
like
hmm,
for e-commerce website.
hmm,
Akshay, even
Market
you,
research.
hmm.
I think even you can ask this question, like towards ChatGPT, how to monetize, how to make money
Yeah,
through this
yeah,
50 idea, like 50 pointers, something like that.
yes, yes, yeah. 50 ideas how I can make money from Chat GPT. I social media calendar. Yes, I don't know how to refresh this. Is there a way you guys think you can refresh it?
You can click on
Hmm?
left hand side top corner new chat.
Yeah, I clicked on new chat, but the error is coming again and again.
You need to log out and log in. Then if it is not working, close down.
Hmm. I will just, yeah, and see, even to create a Chat GPT account, it's like very simple, just like how we create um, uh, our
Email
Facebook
account.
account, right? Create chat gpt account is like same like how you create like your Facebook or like your email. You just have to put your name, phone number, email, and do it within 1 second, like you get it done. Okay. Then what was the idea, how we can make money by using chat gpt, how we can make money using chat GPT. 50 ideas. See, and this is, I believe, this is where like the true radical transformation happens. That's what even like Naveen Jain was telling in his video. I'll just try to play you, show you that clip,
Point
what he
is,
tells.
it's easier to attract talent when you actually read lot of this. I mean, I'm a big fan of science fiction because science fiction tells you, it lets you imagine what's possible. And once you can imagine in the lab, in New York Times talks about gut microbiome.
Yes.
Why now? Why me? Suddenly you believe this problem needs to be solved now, and now is the time to solve it. Everything that experts have covered, and once you know everything about that particular subject, in my opinion, you become useless. Or
Over here, I will actually add on this point. Now, actually, the people who make more money are not the people who knows everything how to, who are like the best copywriters or like the best content writers. The people who who will make the most money in the chat GPTs? Somebody who knows how to ask the right questions is the first thing, and somebody who has the skills how to get the clients, right? And that's what I share in our ideal mastermind also, like how what you have to do in order to get the clients. Now this is where the intersection of the things happen, because everything like chat gpt within a second it gave me like so many ways, right? I can use for content, website, social media, whatnot. Now these are some of the things like this we can actually probe and get like so many different ideas also, right? For us to just start with just having your profile as a content writer, copywriter, email writer, video strategy, or a script writer, right? Script writer. Uh, and even for you as a performance marketer, like ads, if you have to write down the ads topic, what topic you have made also, like you can actually search from here and get it done. Now see the future of the things, how you will be able to use it to make really in better place, right? You guys want to know the future, just comment future on the chat, I'll just tell you. Yeah. Now see, the future, I was trying to tell you the most important thing is, now if you see, one side we have like technologies, like which is actually almost answering anything what you want. Now the only way how we can go and ask it is like putting the right questions. If you ask the right questions, like you just get the answer. Now that is the beauty, right? And also you can also write an email sequence also, and before that I will just tell you the script for the email writing also. You just use this question in this form and you get the email script also. Write an email sequence, subject lines that converts, that email subjects get to know comfortable buying from me and my services dash. Like you can just use like this, my buying my website building service, enter. Sure. And this is the subject line, like you can use it. Now the biggest problem many people fail is because they are not writing a very good email when they're sending a cold email or like sending a DM to a business owner, right? And this is the way like which you can use it. Now see, I have written 10 subject line, and now the thing is it is the strategy, like you understanding it. Okay, now we understood about how I can send the email. Now the step is how well can I do it, right? And how do I cluster it? After how many emails I will actually come to know whether it is working or not, right? Until this finishes I will be telling you. It's like what you can do is the strategy is like imagine you have 1,000 members email, right? If you have to test out one email, just tweak it and send it to 100 people, right? And second email from 100 to like 200 people, send that email, right? And the third email 300 to 400. Now once you have done that first step, um, step one is first collect the 1,000 members email. Step two is like grab the email like this 10 different variants, right? From that what you can do is identify the blue swan and the uh, red swan. Swan means what works, right? Now figure out from which email you got like more calls to be booked, and just double down what is working, and remove what is not working. In this way, like you can just use this thing in a proper way and just customize it, right? Customize the email little bit here and there, add your human touch to that. All the emails, like 20% human touch to that. And like you can actually use that now. See, still it is actually writing. Okay, it gave us like 3 email, right? Does it make sense, guys? Let me know. Read this email. Garojit, just read it.
Subject: welcome to the website building community. Hello, I am so glad you are here. My name is Gaurajit and I am a I'm a website builder. I specialize in helping small businesses and entrepreneurs like yourself create professional and effective websites that help them grow their online presence and reach their target audience. I'm excited to get to know you and learn more about your website goals. In the meantime, please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Just want to chat.
Hmm. Yeah, no, that's what we have to do. Just use like 4 different variants or like 5 different variants, and like you'll be able to use it for when it comes down to writing down the email. And similarly, now I was telling about when it comes down to going out there and how do we actually make the um, like the right now, what is the benefit of us? Like I was telling, what is the future, right? See, when it comes down to content strategy, everything I've shown. If you have any specific question about content strategy, like you can ask me in the chat. I'll be happy to answer. I've showed you how many different ways, not just theory. I showed you like practical ways, right? I'm not just telling you, I'm showing you, I'm going searching and showing this thing. And what I'll do is after today's session also, I'll just put this all in like one format in this questions in one page, and I'll just give you like the one page pinup, right? Where you can use it for your niche. That will be super helpful, right? Do you guys agree or not? Just tell me yes. I want the pinup. Just type I want the pinup if you want that, right? Hmm. That's the thing. And yeah, I was telling you about right now we understood about the return of investment, what can happen, everything, right? Now, the next most important thing which I want to tell you is uh, what is the future, right? Many people can lose their jobs and many people can this thing. Yesterday, I was talking to School Ganesh. Do you guys know who is Think School Ganesh? Um, do you guys know him? Like the mm, like India's one of the best um, YouTube channel. He has one of the best. If I show you guys his channel, like you will be able to come to know about him, because many don't know by his name, but they know him based on his work. He has 2.7 million followers, right? Now, see, he told one of the most important things, right? I'll just show you one of his videos. Starting few seconds, you'll get an idea. Okay, why did
what is actually taking place in the National Stock Exchange?
Okay, I want English.
It's the only profitable new business company to go public so far. It's created a new market in India. And guess what? It's a woman-led enterprise. So that's 3 rare things coming together.
And in the few years, it became one of the most profitable startups in the country. In 2020, Nykaa became a unicorn, and in 2021, it went public.
The most sought after, the most chased, and the most infamous listings of its times. The stock, by the way, is now struggling at its 52-week low.
From its post-listing high, the stock has actually corrected over 60-odd%, and it's
And this resulted into such a chaos in the market that while on one side they called it a masterstroke and called Falguni ma'am a genius, on the other side they called this a corporate governance nightmare. And regardless of what this is, this case study has got some very valuable lessons to us as students of business and retail investors. So in this episode today, let's do a deep dive and try to understand what is the deal with Nykaa's bonus share strategy, why did it cause such a heated debate amongst its investors, what is the secret strategy behind this bonus share issue, and as students of business, what are the study materials to help you understand this financial.
Now, how is this video? Let me know, guys. Like, I've just played 1 minute of this, right? What did you guys have understood? Maybe if you're following Ganesh Things School also, let me know how is his videos. And yeah, tell me.
Yes, I have seen his videos. Like
He's from
he's good
Pune.
with
Yeah,
he's
please.
good with communication. Confidence level is very perfect, and like the toning of a voice tone is also very perfect for like videos of business case studies and everything.
Hmm. Hmm. Good communication, good voice tonality, right? And what
And
else?
his ability to do a deep research for business case studies is also great.
Right. Greatness. He strives to create absolutely the best content ever possible. Awesome videos regarding finances, stock. Yeah. And what have you guys seen? I want you guys, everyone, to answer in the chat. Vikrant, Ramya, Vinita, Ashutosh, Balamurgan, Deepak. What do you guys think? And what are the other differentiating factors like you have seen? His video versus others, right? Not just his, like all the people who have done really a very great content.
Actually, they think out of the box, and they hire very good video editors, and they talk to the very point. I think explain very beautifully concept. That's the thing, according to me.
Yes, yes. Which even a 8th standard guy also can understand.
According to me, why they are good? Because they are consistent. If if somebody is having this type of channel, and if they are not consistent, so they are not good.
Right. And what others? What about others? Like, what do you guys think?
No, I was watching it for the first time. I didn't know this guy, but
Okay.
what I found was he used a lot of references, and then he collated those things, and then he came up with his own, findings and case studies. So a lot of reference material.
Yeah, he tries to gather as much as data from like everywhere, and his hook is like very awesome, right? Now, see, what happens is when I was telling about the topic from the chat GPT, of course, like we can make it everything, but chat GPT cannot replace whatever this guy talk. That's what I asked him yesterday. Hey, bro, like Ganesh, like you do amazing videos, right? Can you see like this AI, this thing he told, show me, just go and type the same topic and see whether the chat GPT can give you like the script, right? He just told me, why don't you go and question the chat GPT itself? How Nika Jain financial strategy backfire, right? Um, okay, I can just ask. Now see, I will ask the video script. You can actually differentiate. This is where human skill is also very much important, right? See, it will tell you like, mm, like a very generic way. If you try to compare what he speaks, you got my point, right? See, it is still good if somebody is not doing anything, but if you want to create exceptionally good content, that's when like the experience comes, human touch comes, and how you make the story like so under like so awesome. Now it's like generic, right? Hey everyone, hello, welcome, discussing the recent Nika straight back, however in recently reported this, right? It doesn't sound like so exciting. Do you agree or not? The curiosity and excitement is not there so much, right? And that's why more people don't like to watch like mediocre content, right? Now see, when ChatGPT, when more and more and more people are using, and it gives almost the same answer, everybody tells the same thing, right? Almost the same thing. But if you're like the earliest adopter, if you just post the content, if you do something incredibly great, like that's when you actually do incredible, really well. And that is where we need the most important thing, which I told you is, if you have to do something so great, all you have to understand is how you can actually bring in both, right? Like the community building point of view, and having like your own, like using these tools to make better and like more effective way, right? And see, that's what I believe in truly, because all great people from Sam Owens to like, even I also tell about like communities. See, because right now, ChatGPT can think, create, automate. It does not have personal experience and a true wisdom, right? From a technology point of view, uh, ChatGPT is like literally like amazing. People who will start using ChatGPT, they will be like so much loving that. In fact, more than Google also. Do you guys agree or not? Right?
Yes.
Like the AI, right? The artificial intelligence, right? Where you are able to collect everything, all the data, what is needed for you. You get everything, whatever you want. Now the question is, how can it differentiate? That's when like the community is, which comes into the place. That's where like you give the human feel, like the values, like the things, what what this AI cannot give you that feel. That's what like this community feel it's going to give you. Now you guys all are like connected, right? On the Zoom call right now, you have the community feel. And when you are in the group, in the school group, like you guys are able to see each other, right? Okay, so like some people saw the community, and like you all were able to join. And now some people were able to interact also with the Neil Patel when I interviewed him, right? And that is when like the importance, the real importance of like community building comes in. And that is what is the key. Now you can use Chat GPT to get all the logical uh, answers, right? Like you can get all the logic, but like using the technology and using the community, like you can build that relationship, the values. ChatGPT won't give you like some values and like that human touch, right? Like human touch and feel, because we are like humans, and there won't be any point if you just talk about like technology and stuff. Like they should have the connection. And see, for the first time ever, with this both the things, this is when the massive transformation happens, because these both the things collide with each other. Now even if you see millions of years back, there was nothing like ChatGPT existed. Of course, communities was there. Right now, if you see, if I just tell you the x-axis represents the communities versus like the technology. Now this is like this, right? And there is another graph, right, which actually it collides like this, right? And this is when like the maximum innovation, transformation, everything can happen, because this, as a technology point of view, you can use everything whatever has to be done. And from a community point of view, once you build a great communities, that's when you create a radical transformation and like innovation, right? And that's how you can actually build very great things. And that is why you having your own community and bringing the people, giving the value, because people like the swag, people like to listen to someone instead of just missions, right? And that's why people marry people, right? They don't marry robots, right? Do you guys agree or not? In fact, we all know marriage is not like always fun. There'll be always some fights, right, with your wife, husband, so many things, but still like we marry, right? Because what, one is like physical interaction, emotional, some mental belief, and the trust, right? Those are the things which AI cannot give. While you are depressed, right, the AI cannot see. AI can do anything. You tell it like, write a song for me, it will write. And in fact, you can also use it for like relationship also, right? I can actually write down, right, write a love letter to my girlfriend, right? I am missing you. What is the one or two things I can just write an amazing love letter. We can just use one or two words. Write an amazing love letter to my girlfriend. Meet you soon. See, it actually, if I would have written use more emotions, if I give proper instructions, it can actually write a love letter also. And if I just feed in like more data, right, how I can become friend with, see, and many people were asking, how do I become friend with anyone? Like you can ask even those kind of questions. See, if you guys read it, do you think there is a difference between human and robot? There is no much difference, almost like 80%. Yeah, I sit down to write a letter. My heart is overwhelming with love and appreciation. Every day I'm grateful for your presence in my life. For a moment, I know that there was something special between us. You are the most amazing I have ever seen, kind, caring, incredible, beautiful. That's what someone wants, right? Somebody wants someone to praise. Mm, you are love of my life. I'm so grateful, right? Now see, in fact, if you would have taken some relationship class, okay, now someone actually tell how to get a reply from my girlfriend. She does not reply to my email. Right, see, in this way, like right now, the conversations can become so better also. Do you guys agree or not? Because you are asking like a robot, and robot is 100 times any day, it is like so intelligent. It can give you all possibilities what you can do in order, like people who were like striving before, right, how I can get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, now use the tool and it will tell you all the ideas. Okay, what are the 10, what are the 20 ideas what can I gift on my girlfriend's birthday, right? You can just ask it, girlfriend birthday. See, we got an answer, right? Like this, so many things like you can do, and that's when the this thing like the human touch and feel comes. That's when like community is very important. And the last most important thing which I want to tell in today's session is, see, anything like this happens, there will be always like three kinds of people. Now you have to be like which category like you fall under. The first category, which I call it as ignore, right? See, any technology, maximum people ignore it, right? And then the second category of people are like who are going to build something and use it to fullest, right? Many people actually, hey, what man AI, like AI cannot replace humans. Humans are only smart. I will hire everyone. I don't need AI. They ignore, right? And the media, the second people are like someone who actually thinks, I can build some things. And third is like I can use it like to the fullest. There are like three uh, uh, types of people in the world, right? Do you guys agree or not? These are the three types of people. Now it comes down to which category like you fall under. Let me know guys in the chat which one you want to be, one, two, or like three, right? And that's when the delta comes. Now what do I mean by delta? Like whatever information you see, there is a lot of information, right? Lot of information is there, and how you ask the questions also is there, and how you add the human touch, right? Like using the emotions, how you collect the data. It is all comes down to how well like you research and how well like you put. Everybody has the same information, and you cannot complain. You cannot give an excuse telling me I don't have anything. Naveen Jain talks about that. Naveen Jain talks about that, telling that when I had asked him, I'm staying in India, can I do great things? He told it does not matter whether you stay in a village in Africa or like you stay in America. What matters is how well like you can use it. Now you guys tell me, with all these things, now it is all left to us, right? How we use the information, how we question, and how we use the human touch. The information, whether you search or I search, it is same. Do you guys agree or not? On Google or like ChatGPT. Now what differentiates is how you ask the questions, how you take the human touch and like implement it. That is what is going to differentiate you versus others, right? And this is how exactly like you should go about, and that's why building communities is like so important, right? Because without communities you don't have anything. Once you have community, you have everything, right? And that's why I have built this community and using this AI for the content creation part. And if you guys haven't joined this community, are you guys joined this community? Let me know yes if you have joined already, or like tell no if you haven't joined, right? You can actually post, and this is where the gamification everything comes, right? Taking things to a different level by you posting more, adding more content, adding more value, like you will be able to get the points. It's just like how you interact on Facebook, right? And that's how everything works, right? And this is how you have to take the action. This is how like you have to implement it, right? Communities is the future, and by using ChatGPT in the right way, like you will be able to get extremely good results for yourself, right? And that's how like you have to take action, right? Yes, and I believe I was able to cover almost everything, whatever questions you guys had. Still, let me know if you have any specific question which I haven't answered, right? let me know, and then we will wrap up by asking what are your top 3 takeaways, right? And I want everyone to answer 3 questions. Okay, you can just think about that and answer it, and tell us, so that it actually gives us a feedback also. What was your top 3 takeaways? That's the first question which I'm going to ask, right, of today's master masterclass about um, content creation using AI, ChatGPT, and community building, right? That's the first question. And what was the bulb on moment for you, right? Uh, and the third one is, on a scale 1 to 10, how do you rate today's session, so that it gives us like a feedback, and we can improve upon. Right, before that, any questions you guys have, let me know. Okay, about today's session, you can unmute yourself and ask me, and then we will go with this takeaway, so that we cumulatively understand and we can wrap today's session.
Can you share doc link with me?
Yeah, see, the docs link you'll not be able to get. Yes, maybe next time when you'll be getting the pin up. You got my point, right? Like the pin up, whatever questions you can ask, that one you'll be getting. Yeah. Any other questions you guys have? Gaurojit, Vikrant, Ramya, Deepak.
Yes, Akshay.
Hmm.
Akshay, you session was great. I want to know what is the drawbacks of ChatGPT. Like
Okay.
considering own creativity. Yes, it's great to leverage. Yes, you mentioned that there are 3 types of people. Like you have shown the diagram of that.
Yes,
So
yes.
yes, we want to use it to fullest to be an early adopter. Just we can't ignore the technology. If someone is becoming millionaire using this,
Yeah.
why not to? It's our responsibility that it's also an opportunity for us. But considering a drawback about your own creativity, mental state, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
like a total in terms of dependency.
Yeah. What you guys, everyone think, let me know, then I'm going to answer my question. My answer. Human touch. Okay. See, I will actually tell the most important drawback. See, and here is the thing. Now, for ChatGPT to outsmart like a complete human being, it will take a lot of years. Now, see, human beings, we would have learned from our school also, right? Whatever knowledge we have, like humans are always more intelligent. Like computer is a dumb machine. Like you must have heard that, right, in your school. Um, right? Yeah. The main drawback, first thing is, it will be destroying the creativity of a person. Now, in those days, um, you actually had to think something, right? Nowadays, like you don't even need to think. Now, imagine you can actually use it. Imagine if the sales is going to happen, right? Uh, like me trying to train a team member is going to be like so hard. Like, hey, speak the script, do the script, everything. Now, once I am able to train the robot and who can do the sales call on himself, or like using the chat, this thing, he will be able to perform so good. Now the humans can be replaced in many places. That is the thing. Many will lose jobs, right? Many will lose jobs in one end. uh, one end. In another way, the advantage is who are using it in the right way. The ignorant people who ignore this technology right now, right? Who think, now you have seen big companies like Twitter and Amazon is like firing thousands of people. Then just imagine the other labor, white collar jobs or like whatever other jobs you call, right? There is a huge risk for them, right? Because companies, humans, like the drawback. Uh, and one more, the main drawback is you actually have to feed the information in it, right? If you don't feed the information properly, and if it does not know, it cannot give you the information. And if you put like hypothetical questions, it cannot answer, right? Which humans can answer. Hypothetical, you guys know, right? What is hypothetical questions mean? Because it does not have emotions. Now, you must have also seen robots killing human beings, right? Robots killing human beings, right? And even the founder of that software also, because it does not know what is good, what is bad. You just give the command and it can actually do anything. And see, there should be like regulations also. If there is no regulation, right? If somebody can just put a question like how I can destroy the world with 1 crore rupees, right? If he gets the answer to these questions, if somebody wants to do that, he can still go and do it. You guys got my point, right? Today the technology is like so advanced, right? Like if he knows some techniques, uh, anything, how he can destroy the world, how he can attack someone, right? How he can read someone's data, right? uh, and one more thing is, if they are able to get more data, the AI, it can predict what you want so good. Now ads, everything like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, they all have their own ads, right? Like running the ads. Now it's able to predict, what do humans want. Now if it is able to predict everything in a superficial, in a much smarter way, it can actually tell you where you go, what you eat, where you sleep, whom you like. That time, the people who run these companies will mint money like anything, right? And who knows how to use it. Those are like the drawbacks. And one more big drawback, what Elon Musk also was telling was, see, this tool was actually when Elon Musk had, when he was in the company and one of the founders, like he wanted this to be like an open AI, to be uh, like an open source and like a free this thing. There should not be any hidden agenda of charging money. Now this is the question when it comes. Microsoft invest $1 billion on open AI to build artificial intelligence widely distributed economic benefits, right? Microsoft has invested $1 billion on this AI, like the software ChatGPT. Now, when a company, Microsoft is a company, right? It's not public, it's a private company. When a private company invests $1 billion, right? Uh, they want a return, right? Do you guys agree or not? They want like a return, maybe 10 billion, 100 billion, whatever, if it becomes, they want a return and they want to make money also, right? The core mission when Elon Musk started the company, they wanted it to be like a free and like everyone can use it. And that's what Elon Musk, I told you, right? Like if you see Elon Musk podcast with that Rogan Paul, or like what's his name, the famous podcaster who interviewed Elon Musk, he tells clearly that if there is no regulations, put strong regulations has to be put, right? What questions? Now see, if I just ask this question, how I can destroy the world with 1 crore rupees, it should not give the answer. See, it's telling Do you guys agree or not? If there is no strict regulations being put, the world will see a different level, uh, like a supercomputer which will take care and which can destroy everything. If you guys must have seen like the Robo from Rajinikanth. Have you guys seen the movie Robo 2, Robo 1? Right? Yeah, and that's what happens. Yeah, these are the things. Like we never know, right? Not everybody is going to think in the right way. There'll be some people who won't think it in the right way, and they can destroy, right? And that's why thinking and having things in the right way also is like very important. Yeah, this covers your question, Gauravji. Any other questions, guys?
It is only for only test only, but it is don't use any graphics or something. That is also another drawback.
Okay, see, there is a similar tool which I can tell maybe in the next session. There are like tools where you can use like photos and images, like how ChatGPT text format it is there. There are like different tools for images also, right? Which is like free. Maybe it's like a geo revolution, right? Like they want more people to use it for free, but slowly once people come, they may increase it, like have a subscription fee or something like that.
Yes.
Right, and that's how they make the money, right? But being early adopter, you get an edge. You know how to use it in the right way. Like you get every answer, whatever you want, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Any other questions, Ramya?
No, sir.
Fine. Awesome, guys. Yeah. Let me know, guys, like what was your top three takeaways from the masterclass, from the content creation by using artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, and community building by giving the human touch, right? Do let me know your top three takeaways, and then what was the bulb on moment, and feedback on a scale 1 to 10. How was it? Who wants to go first?
Yes, for me, the three takeaways was to leverage it to the fullest. Like asking for this tool, asking right question is very essential. If we are asking right questions, then we will get a right answers, and then only we can leverage it in a right way. And having not, if we are getting a good script or anything, having our own human touch and giving that as an input in a form of question will also help us.
Yeah.
And the bulb on moment was like even we can get that part, like if we are asking for an email sequence, not just a single email, but we are getting like 2-3 emails of a like a particular audience, if it's a cold audience, warm audience, or a hot audience, based on that.
Yeah. Awesome. On a scale 1 to 10, how was the session?
Yes, it's 10.
Okay. Great. Is there something which I can improve upon for the sessions?
No, it's great.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Gaurojit, for letting me know. And who wants to go next? Vikrant, Ashutosh, or like Ramya, who wants to go next? Just
Okay,
unmute.
sir. Let me tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. My top three. Okay, am I audible?
Yes,
Right?
you're audible. Yeah.
Yeah, my top three takeaways are like first is like how to use it better way. Before also I tried it, but if I didn't come to this session, I was like I might ignore it. So how to use it? And second is that obviously like we can use this better way. Like even if we having some skill, like 20 to 30% skill, we definitely more chance to monetize it and use it in best way.
Yes.
and also like we can also use like email sequence or whatever, like even we can write letters with emotions, like even like ADA, these are kind of form, like attention, like these kind of things also, like it is also giving like attention, interaction, interest, these kind of emotions also it is showing. That is the best one. Yeah, I learned this. Even drawbacks also I learned. I know it. Yeah, I got it.
Great. And what was it? Bulb on moment.
Vulva movement obviously like email sequence and emotions. It is showing with emotions.
Hmm. Got it. And on a scale 1 to 10, what do you rate?
Obviously 10. Yeah.
Okay. So
Thank you
thank
so
you
much.
for letting me know. Yeah. And Vikrant, any other one person who wants to share? Can tell. Vikrant or Ashutosh who wants to go. Who is speaking?
Hello.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
So, actually, my takeaway is actually I'm joining very late. Okay. So, hello.
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So my three takeaways will be ChatGPT cannot replace human. Okay. And second is ChatGPT. If you ask right questions, okay, then it will give your output. Okay. And third is uh, we cannot too much dependent on ChatGPT. Okay, you have to figure out your own. You have to figure out your own things.
Right.
And actually, yeah. So bulb moment was writing the scripts which can convert the client. Okay, email writing scripts and copywriting. So that scripts are very useful in initial journey of freelancing and such that.
Yes.
Okay. And feedback. Actually, I want to give 9.5.
Okay.
So
Got it. What do you think I have to improve to make it like 10?
yeah, actually, uh, you can the noise are coming in surroundings. Okay,
Okay.
so and yeah, that's the only thing.
Okay, okay. Noise is coming. But I don't think it comes from my end because completely it is closed.
Okay,
Maybe
okay,
the participants were talking.
okay,
Maybe
okay.
on the
Then
background you have a dog or a cat. The dog, I think.
okay, okay, no problem.
Not an issue. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Right. Yeah. Now you guys tell me what are the things which I can give, because I'm planning to give one is like one pinup, right? What you guys want me to do in a questionnaire format, I can give you, right? Uh, One is like that pinup of these questions I can just frame and give you in one page. And what are the other things which I can do and give it to you? You guys tell me in the chat. Based on that, I can give to you. One is like I'll put this different ways like a checklist, what you can use. See that like how many things what we discussed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost 15 different ways, right? Effectively research like almost 20 different things what you can test out, right? Like an pin up I can you. And what are the other things like you guys want? You just tell me. I will just put those things and give it. You guys think and tell me, okay? I'll give the spin up, which will be beneficial for you. Mm, which can be useful for you guys. That's the thing. Anything else like questionnaire format I can do, or an action plan? What is the action plan? If I just summarize everything and put everything in like 1 or 2 pages, right? You guys tell me so that it becomes better, right? Okay. Yeah, these two things I will actually plan out to give it to you guys, and you guys can use it and like test it out and yeah, use it for your betterment. See, what I want you to do is go and make a post, okay, on like Facebook, right? Make a post and tell about like what was your top 3 learnings and tag me, okay? Like I want you to post it on school group, on Facebook and Instagram, and just tag so that more people will come to know, right? How many people will be ready to do it? Just tell me yes, because I'm going to check it. It should not be like you just tell yes here and you don't do it, right? I and that's how like you also learn and like write, and even more people can implement. Just write top 3 takeaways. You can actually use this uh, top 3 or top 5 takeaways. Uh, I will just write down this headline and like you can um, um, right. Yeah, you can just use this headline and like you can just write it. Once you have written that, I will personally message you and send you this thing, like the pin up and the action plan, because it will take me another half an hour or 1 hour to make it proper. Okay, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much for being so patient. And yeah, before we end, we do like the affirmations and end the session. Are you guys ready for the affirmation? Just tell me yes, and you guys can on your camera.
Yes, sir. But my
And
camera is not working.
okay, no, not an issue. Right. Others like you guys can on your camera and unmute yourself. You just repeat after what I'm going to tell. Okay. Take your right hand up, place it on your heart, right? And when you tell with your heart, like it becomes into reality. Just repeat after whatever I'm going to tell, like this 5 sentences, right? You guys can unmute yourself. Okay, okay, got it. Yeah, I am going to dream so big.
I'm
I am
going
going
to
to dream so
dream
big.
so big.
People think I'm crazy.
People
People
think I
think
am
I'm so
crazy.
crazy.
I will never be afraid to fail.
I will never be
I
afraid
would
to
never
fail.
be afraid to fail.
I will never think anything is impossible to me.
I
I
never
never
think
think anything is impossible
possible.
to me.
I will have a mindset of abundance.
I have a
I will have
mindset
a
of
mindset
abundance.
of abundance.
Never think of scarcity.
Never
Never
think of
think of scarcity.
scarcity.
Right talent will be attracted
Right talent will be
Right talent
attracted
will be attracted
by my obsession and inspiration.
by
by my
my
obsession and
obsession and
inspiration.
inspiration.
Okay, guys, we are done with it, right? Thank you so much for being so patient. Just tell what was your top takeaways and have a great day, everyone. See you soon. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Bye, guys. See you soon in our next masterclass.